What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Episode 11 today of the Texans franchise, and we are in week 10. I took week 9 as another test game to try and see if I could find another playbook that I liked. And I think I may have found one that sort of works for me that I overlooked. And I'm going to show you guys. And it's the Houston book. Go figure. So I was doing a test with the Jaguars, and I decided, like, hey man, let's just go back and let's revisit the original book we used. And I also tried a new scheme, and that's one part of it that I have said in videos, is that people have got to test multiple ways. And here I am, not even following my own advice. So I went back to the Houston book and I tried running it in a couple of different schemes. I ended up trying last with West Coast power run instead of a zone run. And I also switched our defensive scheme to a 4-3 cover 3, still using San Francisco's playbook. But I want to test another game with you guys today with these books and these schemes involved. So that is exactly what we're going to do today. We are going to test another game with the Houston book and see if that one works for us a little bit better. Of course, this playbook stuff is very important, and it is that much more important to double and triple check your playbooks, because you never know what you might have if you just do a little bit of tweaking. So I want to try it again, and we'll see how it goes. We will be doing the Tampa Bay game. Thought it'd be cool to see Tyler Huntley. This is something that I was doing last year in the Vikings franchise, and I'm going to do it again this year in the best way that I can, now that I'm not on every team. But some of these contracts they cannot go without being done. I know that the game has its own system, but I just don't feel that it's right. And after watching, because I do watch, YouTubers who do sort of the same stuff I do. That's why I really wanted to do my own, because I enjoyed watching others. And one of them is Mr. Hurricane. I've watched him for years now. But I saw that Justin Herbert, of course, fell off and went into free agency. And that's to me that doesn't make any sense. Why would he not re-sign with LA? Why would they not find a way to make it work? So I just took the decision out of the computer's hands, because I saw that he was still on an expiring deal. And I just gave him a huge contract. I think it was like $220 million altogether. But I just don't think it's right for him to be sitting in free agency. That's just not realistic. That does not happen to a 25-year-old franchise quarterback. So I gave him a new contract, and that's that. I also felt the need to make Jalen Hurts a legitimate quarterback. The team is playing well. He is electrifying. And they were about to release him for a quarterback they shouldn't have drafted anyway. So I went ahead and I made him an 87. He's an X factor. He had that before I even touched him, actually. He played well enough to earn an X factor. But the team wasn't standing behind him yet. Now they are. I increased him. He is now set there. I redid his contract as well, because once again, I just don't see it making sense for him to fall to free agency. It just doesn't make any sense. I really hated this move when it happened for Colin Hudson, because it made no sense. Like I said, Jalen Hurts is there. There's no reason for it. I can't help that Madden is sort of behind the times when it comes to managing these kind of things. So what I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to end up trading him to a quarterback needy team that didn't get one, that would have been in position to get him. And in return, I'm going to give the Eagles their first round pick, so that it's an even swap. I have been thinking about a couple of teams yet. I have not completely decided yet, but these are a couple of the teams that I was thinking. The Colts were the first team I thought of. Matt Ryan is gone. Teddy Bridgewater is here, but as we all know, Bridgewater at this point in his career is a bridge quarterback at best. He's 30 years old. He's only a 77. He's normal dev. They drafted Johnny Palmer in, I think, the 3rd or 4th round? 4th round, yep. And they ended up drafting John Phillips, who is the 4th corner on this roster. Now, not that it's a bad thing to have that many corners, but it's just not something a team probably would have done when they have Gilmore, Kenny Moore, and Isaiah Rodgers on the roster. It just didn't make much sense considering their big need at quarterback. My second thought was also righting the wrong that Baker Mayfield ended up already on the Lions. I just didn't understand why the team would do that, why they would sign Mayfield when they have Goff under center, who, fine, you can say he's a couple overalls better, but is no older, younger than him, still on a huge contract. It just didn't make any sense that the Lions would do that. It seems like they would have just kept Goff at that point instead of giving another big contract out. And another point of that is, why did the Panthers let him go to not bring anybody in? So what I'm thinking of doing is sort of like a 3 or 4 team shuffle here. Thinking of taking Silas Davidson here and moving him to the Eagles in exchange for Colin Hudson. And then and I know he's hurt, so I would have to do this after this game. And then I was also thinking of taking Baker Mayfield and putting him back on the Panthers as the quarterback. I know this is the middle of the season, and shame on me for not catching this earlier, because I was sort of just more involved with trying to make sure things were done right on here and worrying about Madden glitch things happening and all sorts of things. But I don't want the teams to be destroyed because Madden is stupid. And in hindsight, I feel like I should have just done another offline franchise, but I was worried about the glitch that was happening last Madden in offline franchise. And I didn't obviously know that online franchise would have the worst of all the glitches between the two. So, yeah, it's just been a really weird year, as I'm sure most of you guys have known and seen on Twitter and on YouTube and everywhere else that people talk about video games. So that's what I'm thinking of doing. So I'm going to hold off on this video of doing that. I want to hear your guys' opinions in the comments down below. Do you guys think that's a good move for me to make to try and fix things a little bit for the Panthers, the Lions, and the Eagles? Or should I just leave it alone, let Madden, and just move on with the Texans? Let me know down below. So we got another injury from practice. PCL sprain for Rasheem Green. And a high ankle sprain for Monty Rice. At least we got some upgrades from it, right? And oh, look who it is, Rasheem Green. He's gonna get an upgrade. We're gonna do Speed Rusher, try and even him out a little bit more. Get him to be a little bit more versatile. +3 to finesse. There we go. And then we have Colin Harris, the rookie fullback. I think I'm gonna do blocking for him. Definitely want him to be leading the pack here for us in the run game. And then we get to Dameon Pierce. I feel like I'm going to do elusive back for him. I just want to try and get him a little bit more agile. It'd be great if we could get some nice stuff here. Not really. But we'll take it. Oh, and speaking of that, I also gave Tyler Huntley a pretty decent boost as well. I forgot to mention that. I didn't give him a huge upgrade. I just put him up to a 78. I mean, obviously this is the first season that he's really gone off like this. But he was sitting at like a 71, I think, maybe a 70, and I just thought that was a little ridiculous. So I bumped him up to a 78, so hopefully that'll help him continue to play well now that he's established himself in this series. Tampa Bay, well, just Tampa, Florida. I know it's Tampa Bay Buccaneers, but Tampa, Florida is where we're at today for this road game. We are sitting at 3-5. The Buccaneers, of course, having a little bit more success than us right now as we try to turn this season around. The Bucs bringing out the newfound quarterback of the league, Tyler Huntley, the former Raven. As you can see here, he's had a pretty good season, 22 passing touchdowns, almost 3,000 yards, almost 70% completions as well. Obviously, Mike Evans, a big contributor to that. Going to have our defense on its toes today, and hopefully we can find some kind of a rhythm on offense. We're going to get a chance to see him right away in this game. 22 touchdowns, 11 interceptions, almost 3,000 yards passing. He's had sort of a coming out party this year with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and of course we know that this sort of happens when you play for the Bucs in Madden, in the sim world. The question is, will it translate to our world of CPU versus CPU? They're going to start things off. 3-set, single back look, hand off to Fournette up the middle, and he'll get out to the 31. Shotgun on second down, play action. Huntley scrambling out of the way, and he's going to get brought down behind the line. Nice play there. Well, actually, they'll say he's down at the line, it looks like. But bring up 3rd and 4. Short throw outside, caught by Godwin and out of bounds at the 36. First down for Tampa Bay. Sticking in the shotgun. Huntley's taking off once again. He's got some space, a lot of space, all the way down inside the 45. Those added features of the scrambling quarterback is that they can make you pay for playing good coverage at any point, and he's gonna, almost did it again, but then changes course, tries to fire it into Fournette, and Bonner breaks up the pass. to force second down. Nice job there. Quick throw outside. I got him again. Not sure who number 1 is, but he'll get a nice chunk. Oh, it's Darden. Okay. I didn't even know he was on the team. 4 receivers set. Fournette still in the backfield. Got to watch for that delayed handoff. And that's exactly what they'll do. And Fournette makes us pay, gets the first down. The nice open field tackle by Christian Harris. If only he could have done it like a yard sooner to try and force that 4th down. We'll go right back to him up the middle. Oh, and there's a fumble on the play, and it looks like we've got it. Greenlaw picks it up. It did look like a very late reaction, so yeah, he was down. Oh, man, he was down. Unfortunate, but it's true. And just like I thought, they overturn it, give it back to Tampa Bay, which they should have done. 2nd and 6. Huntley going to throw it. Looks like he wants to run. He tries, but Obo is there for the sack and brings him down back at the 34. Big loss of 9 on the play. Now it's 3rd and 13. Huntley steps up, and oh, that one's definitely a fumble. Luckily for them, the lineman jumps on it, and they will get another chance here at getting some points, but almost a disaster as Huntley took off and got hit pretty hard there by, who was that? Oh, Blacklock, who's back from injury. Too bad we couldn't get that one, but we will give them a chance at a field goal here. Wouldn't be too bad. It's up, and it is good. Tampa Bay leads 3-0 here on the opening drive. Minshew's right there telling Mills, like, hey, man, if you go and throw to that Bucs team a couple of times, I'm going to come right out there and take your job, man. Mills like, hey, man, hey, just chill out a little bit. In all seriousness, Mills back out at quarterback. Got to see him step up, though, at some point. Quick throw over the middle. It's caught, and it's Slayton reaching forward close to the first down marker. He'll be marked just shy of it, which will bring us to our power formation with Sweet. And we'll go to Sweet, and Sweet somehow, someway gets that first. Not sure how that happened, but hey, all right. Thought he got stood up behind the line, but we'll take it. Mills, throw outside, and is that caught? It is. What a catch. Darius Slayton once again with the play. Handoff to Pierce, and Pierce brought down immediately by Levante David. And that right there is why I really like this playbook. Last week during that game when I watched it, 12 carries, 76 yards. He was actually having a pretty good day. But then we started falling behind a little bit, and we sort of abandoned the run, obviously, in the second half. But overall, it wasn't looking too bad. Mills, short throw, Pierce, and he's dropped immediately. That play was not going anywhere, and now it's 3rd and 7. We need the 41. Can Mills deliver? Going towards the first down marker, but he throws it too far out of bounds. And oh God, we're trying this crap again. I'm not even going to say anything. There's no words that I can speak that speak louder than just watching that happen. And now it's 1st and 10 for Tyler Huntley again. They're going to go to Fournette, and Fournette, he doesn't have any issues with his blockers. He's just going to run right through everybody all the way down inside the 40. Wasn't that lovely? I swear to God, this team is cursed. Huntley looking, gets rid of it quickly, caught, and dropped after 6 yards. I do believe that our defense has done pretty well outside of course, like that big chunk play to Fournette there, but defensively we have held pretty good. This is an 85 overall offense and an 85 overall defense. As Fournette gets held up after 2. Now 3rd and 3. Let's see if they go back to the ground game here. They will, and we are ready for it. Great job by Christian Harris and Greenlaw getting in the backfield, and we'll get another punt. Never mind, they're in field goal range. I forgot how many yards Fournette actually ran on that huge run. Stupid me. He missed it. We're not the only ones that can miss a field goal. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Here we go, Davis. Give us something good. Hand off to Cooks. And, yeah, that worked about as well as I thought it would. Now we're going to throw it here on second. Mills lets it go, and he's got Slayton. And Slayton out to the 48. Another 3rd and 2. I'm pretty sure this is like the 4th 3rd and 2 we've had today already. Handoff, and once again, oh my God, what is Pierce doing? He is possessed and gets the first down. I don't know what just happened there. Are they going to give us a replay of that? They are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He just didn't go down. Wow. Now Mills going to go back through the air on a single. And he finds Slayton again, who just seems to be getting open every play so far today. 4 catches, 45 yards. Slayton, I think, is the only receiver he's connected with so far today. Quick throw, and as I say that, he connects with Brandon Cooks, who reaches forward and get a gain of 9, and now we'll go right to the empty set. Mills. Little pump fake over the middle. He's got Mechie down inside the 15. Nice little slant route there from Mechie. Move the chains. Nice job. And now we got that big I formation with Sweet in the backfield. Play action to Sweet. Quick throw outside. Caught, but he's out of bounds. Cooks was looking for it all. Couldn't get the feet down. And now Mills is going to have to try that one again. And this time he's going to hand it off to Pierce with a nice lane all the way down inside the 5. Another beautiful job by the line, pushing those guys out of the way, getting a nice clear running lane for Pierce. And we're going to opt for a pass again, and Mills just gets it off. And almost spells disaster. Hopefully we go for it. I feel like we've got the juice right now to just keep pushing forward. And no, we will not. We're going to take the points. Yay. All right, well, I should just be happy we got down here. There it is. Tied up 3-all, 5.5 to go in this first half. So both running games finding success here in this first half. Fournette had that huge run on the last drive, and they'll start off with another big run from him on this drive as he can't go down either. Up above 60 yards already. And after last episode of us getting destroyed by Derrick Henry, I'm really not too much of a fan of these power backs just running right through us. Delayed handoff this time, and luckily we were there to sort of bring him down after just a few yards. Huntley going to throw it. And he'll use the drop down, almost pays for it. Derek Stingley was right there. Almost goes the other way with it, but could not corral it. And now 3rd and 7 for Huntley. He's going to have to throw it again. A quick throw over the middle. Wide open. It's Darden. And he's down to the 31. Pretty sure Darden's about a 5th or 6th receiver at best. And here he is making us look silly on 3rd and 7. Beautiful pass, though, from Huntley. Huntley throwing again under pressure. He gets it off to Mike Evans, who makes the catch to the 21. Just under 3 minutes now in the first half. Huntley going to tap up and lets it go towards the end zone, and it's off target. Not sure if he was going for Godwin there or the man underneath, but either way, it falls incomplete. And they're going to go back to Fournette, who sort of seems to be the guy that gives their offense that consistency. And he'll get a nice chunk of 5, and now he's tired. And it's 3rd down once again. There's nobody covering the slot, which I really don't like, and that's exactly where they go. I saw it coming. I saw it coming, guys. And a nice throw over the middle of Godwin. Again, he's down to the 1. Needs some plays here soon from this defense, and we'll get it right there. Jalen Petrie doing an excellent job of covering the run game there. I'm very surprised by that. He gets back there before the line can get out to cut him off, and he'll force another down at least. 3rd and goal now. Can we get another push in the backfield? We can, and we will get the job done. You may be wondering what happened to the score right now, and I'll tell you what happened. So we did that awesome thing, stopping them on defense, forcing the field goal. Davis Mills came out here, chucked himself a great interception, and on the very next play, the Buccaneers scored with a touchdown pass, and now we're sitting here down by 10. And that is not a good way to start. All right, so after that run that got nowhere on first down, Davis Mills is back out here, going to throw it on second, and another one. Are you kidding me? Davis Mills is just an absolute disaster. On second down, Huntley scanning. He's going to take off again. What happened there? What was that? What, huh? What happened? Okay, let's see. How did this happen? What was that? That was really bad looking. That was horrible. Why would the defensive tackle not just make the tackle right there? Oh, but he goes down for that. Huntley going to throw it again. Wide open. Mike Evans sitting there in that little spot route. And now they're going to go back to Fournette. And, oh, Fournette gets held up by his own lineman. And we rally to bring him down and force yet another field goal. Here we go. 1st and 10. And Mills is going to hand it off to Pierce right away. And Pierce gets his way out to the 30, a gain of 5. I feel like we should just run it the rest of the game. At least then we can't throw pick sixes. Mills throws it outside, and he misses Walsh. And now at this point, we just need him to do something good. I was sending Pierce out into the outside here. Let's see what he's got in store. Quick throw over the middle, caught by Slayton, 1st down. Try to get some of the little bit of this confidence back so we don't have to worry about him throwing an interception every drive. Oh, wow, that was another close one, but he does find Nico Collins. And he'll get it to the 48. First catch of the day for Nico, of course. And another handoff. Pierce, nice gap there. And he's down to the 40. Nice running. Really liking the way the line is blocking today. What I saw last week using this book as well is that the line just seemed to play better in the power set rather than the zone set. So I think we're going to be sticking to a power book from here on out. Handoff, Pierce, another nice little cut lane, or nice little lane there, I should say, for a gain of 6. Mills over the middle, quick strike to Jordan, and a 1st down. Coming up in the final minute of the 3rd quarter. Mills going to stick to Pierce, and Pierce with another lane up the middle, and another 1st down, 90 yards on the day. This has got to be the best rushing performance that we've had. It is in this series. Oh, I was sort of hoping we keep it up. He's got the momentum going. Mills going to opt to throw it, though. Quick strike. Jordan got it, and he's close to a 1st, and they're going to give it to him. All right, here we go. The 1st and goal. Start of the 4th quarter. Still down by 20. Sweet checked in the I formation. He's going to take it, and he gets stuffed right away. He'll get a gain of 1. Now let's see if we just do another handoff here. They've got some openings up the middle. That's exactly what we do, and we get the touchdown with Pierce. Finally, we're on the board in a positive way as Dameon Pierce continues to have his best day of our series. After finally getting our first touchdown on offense, now it's our defense's turn. Can they continue to play like they have all game? Huntley looking for somebody, and he finds a tight end somehow, just throwing that thing up, and Forrest Moreau is there. Gain of 3. Stack formation up top. Huntley running out of time, running around the pocket. He looks like he's going to take off, but Christian Harris chases him down. Him and Obo able to bring him down before he can hit the 1st down marker, which will bring up 3rd and 2. And, yep, they're going to go right to Fournette. Why not? A huge lane opens up over the middle, and he'll get out to the 45. Another throw over the middle, caught Mike Evans. Huntley doing some good things today. He hasn't had too many crazy throws, but he's completed 16 and he's got 160 yards. He's done a lot better than Mills, that's for sure. Huntley's got all day to throw, and he's going to take off and run right into the waiting arms of Obo for the sack. Second sack of the day, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 9. I mean, you get so much time in the pocket, but at some point it's going to run out. Now, of course, got to throw it on 3rd and 9. He's going to run again, and he's got room for the first down, and he's going to slide, and they're going to mark him short of the first. The ball was behind the line when he slid, and even though we really didn't do anything, we're going to get a stop. Backed up at our own 7 to start this one out. Mills looking for the screen, got to throw it, and he just gets rid of it, but Pierce almost gets tackled in the end zone. Wow, that was a horrible time to call a screen. Horrible time for that play call. Hand off to Sweet. Sweet up the middle. He'll get about 3. 3rd and 9 now, of course, we're going to have to throw it. Mills looking over the middle, and he's got a man. It's Cooks out to the 25. Beautiful shot there. I was so worried. I thought he was going underneath, and then I saw it go over his head. I'm like, oh boy, what's back there? Luckily, Brandon Cooks is back there, and we get the conversion, and now Mills a quick throw to Cooks again, and he'll get just a gain of 2. Mills again to throw. And he finds a wide open Darius Slayton running up the sideline. Almost tripped up by number 30 and finally shoved out of bounds at the 34. Big play there from Slayton. And Mills with a nice throw. Sort of leads Slayton outside. You see him bend away from the corner there. Throws it right on his break. Had 30 spin in his hips. And it leads to a huge gain for us. All the way down into field goal range. Slayton up over 100 yards. Quick throw. Walsh makes the catch, running up the middle of the field down to the 14. Finding some much needed life here in the 4th quarter. Can Mills give us another touchdown here? Back to pass. Looking. Fires to the end zone. Incomplete. Too good to be true. I set him up for it, but he couldn't make the play. 5:04 to go. We need to make a play here soon, though. Hand off to Pierce, and Pierce is going to have a nice lane out down to the 7. I think that just gave him, did that give him 100 yards? I think he's just short of 100. We're at 104 for it as a team, but I don't think Pierce has 100 yet. Mills, 3rd down to the end zone, touchdown. Nico Collins, back-to-back scores, and now we find ourselves within 1 score here with just over 4 minutes left in this game. Here we go. We got the stop we needed. Now can Davis Mills lead us on one more drive? Fires over the middle. He's got Collins across midfield to the 48. Collins did a nice job coming back to the football, not giving any defender a chance to get it. Mills scanning another quick throw and another catch. It's Brevin Jordan down to the 31. We're going to keep things moving here. 1st and 10. Mills probably going to throw it again. Yes, he will. They go deep on the rush, but he gets it out to Pierce, who shoves off of one and gets out of bounds to stop the clock with 2:16 left. And now we still have 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning coming up. We don't need anything too fast. We just need to be methodical here. Mills running around, throws it short, and he throws an interception. Are you kidding me right now? I can't believe this, man. What were you even seeing? I'm starting to wonder if Davis Mills is hanging out with Calvin Ridley and he's betting against us, because this is insane. This is just insane. I cannot believe that he threw the ball that stupidly with the game on the line, and now the Bucs have the ball back and can really just run this whole game out. And we're actually doing a really good job right now, but we need a play here again. 3rd and 4. And Huntley is going to get the first. All we needed was one more stop. And now this is our last opportunity, but now we're going to have to waste all of our timeouts to get this stop and hope that our defense can step up. And we give up 6 of those yards right away on first down. Tight end is in motion again. Watch for the handoff here. Of course, they're going to hand it off to Fournette. And we run right past them and give them the first. All we needed to do was not throw a stupid pass. That was it. I'm not even mad at the defense. They're probably sick of trying to protect this guy. They're probably sick of having to come out on this field after every attempt by him to do something normal. And every time, they're forced back out here early because Davis Mills can't just play quarterback like a normal person. And then on the one play that we needed to make some plays here, the one time, out of all the other times, we could not do it. And we just let them drive right down the field. Oh my God, no way. We just got an interception. Tyler Huntley pulled out of his bag of tricks a magical Davis Mills card and threw it right to the defense. I don't know what kind of 360, what was he even trying to do there? There's no positive play out of that. And now he gives us a chance at redemption. And normally I'd be so excited, but with Davis Mills, I'm just like, well, how are you going to throw a fourth? Who are you going to throw it to? We're just going to chuck it deep. It's caught! Nico Collins! Guys, are we about to pull off an upset here of the century? A highway robbery in Tampa Bay? Mills to the end zone. It's caught for the... No, they say he's in! No way! No way does that count. I thought he was out. Let's see the replay. Where are his feet? I don't think he's in, guys. Yeah, I don't think they're going to count that second foot in. They are. They are going to count it. They're not even going to review it. Did we just steal a game? Somehow, some way, the table has been turned, and now it's the Bucs down with under a minute to go. And he's going to throw it up, and it's incomplete. All they need is a field goal. Ryan Suckup, who is apparently not in this shot like he's supposed to be, is over there somewhere practicing for a field goal. They need about 20 or 35 yards to get into decent range. Huntley is going to run around, and Huntley's going to go down. Another sack. 3rd and 14, 39 seconds left on the clock. We're playing off, which is smart. Huntley stepping up, and he says he throws it. It's another interception to Desmond King, who's gone for... No, he stops. No. I thought he stopped running, but he did. He keeps it going and gets the touchdown. I don't know what kind of broken mechanics is going on in this game right now, but it's giving me a heart attack. Huntley got clipped from behind, throws a duck of a throw. It falls into the hands of Desmond King, who then proceeds to, like, just stop running for a split second and then still manages to get in the end zone for a touchdown. This has got to be one of the most craziest endings to a game I have ever seen. I cannot believe that just happened. What a crazy change of events in the matter of 2 minutes. And the defense now stepping up. Ross Blacklock gets a sack. And at this point now, it's all but over. Unless Tampa Bay can pull out the Hail Mary of a lifetime. There's 20 seconds left. They're down by 8. Not only when they need a touchdown in the next 20 seconds with no timeouts, but they'd also need a successful 2-point conversion just to get to overtime. And Huntley here is stepping up, and he throws a wobbler, and it's incomplete. Looking for Mike Evans. Wow. I don't even know what to say, guys. Huntley threw this game away, quite literally and figuratively. Huntley steps up, bombs this thing deep, and it's another interception. 3 interceptions in a row, just like that, just like Davis Mills. But Tyler Huntley did it at the most important part of the game with everything on the line. And we are going to end up stealing a victory away from Tampa Bay here. Jalen Petrie gets yet another one. And like I said, guys, I am absolutely speechless with how this game turned out. This is insane. One kneel down, it ends it. And we just got ourselves a win on the road in Tampa against a team that we had no business competing with. Lovie Smith is crazy. Todd Bowles doesn't know what just happened. I don't blame him. Davis Mills, he's celebrating like he did this. He's the reason we had to do all that crazy stuff to get back here. And after that crazy performance, we end up getting a couple of upgrades. Derek Stingley getting one, which is awesome to see. And we are going to do zone. I think it's, and actually I think he's pretty even, but let's just keep going to zone. And hopefully we can get that evened out a little bit more. There we go. We get that evened out. And then Davian Taylor. We're going to do that one to pass coverage. And we'll get +3 to zone. There we go. That's a good upgrade. And now it's up to 65. Sort of respectable now. Man coverage is still absolute crap, but we'll take it. Oh, I forgot about this. Dameon Pierce had a breakout scenario. I completely spaced on this, guys. How about that game from Dameon Pierce? I've always thought of him as a serviceable backup, even back in his college days, but if we develop him properly, I think he could be a special player. Dameon Pierce now has star development. And he got 10,000 XP. I can't believe I forgot to mention that. Let's check this out. Does he get an upgrade from it? I don't know if we're going to be able to get much for speed out of him. And I feel like at this point, maybe we should just keep going towards power back. We'll just do another one to power back. We did one to elusive last time. There we go. Awesome stuff. Dameon Pierce earns himself star dev after I completely space on him getting the breakout scenario. And then, of course, he chooses that game to have a 100-yard day and a touchdown. I hope you guys stuck around to watch that, because that game was crazy. And now we find ourselves at 4-5, one game below 500. We have an opportunity to get back to 500 next week, going against the Browns back in Houston. As for this video, I'm going to end it there. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you saw, make sure you drop the like. And if you're new here, hit that sub button. We'll be doing a lot more of these videos in the future. And we're going to be running this thing until we can get ourselves a championship here in Houston. And also, don't forget, let me know in the comments what I talked about before the game. If you weren't here for that part or you skipped over it, go back to before the game and check it out. What do you guys think about me moving some of those players around for the other teams? Let me know down below, and I'll see you guys next time.